He could go all the way. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna. The Bills make me wanna. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go.
Pizza, pizza.
The Bills make me wanna.
Go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. It's Patriots week, baby. It's Patriots week. Devontae Green, what's going on, man? John, let's fucking go. Oh, how are you not pumped up right now? God damn. Too much going on. There's too much action right now. There's a lot going on. We're going to dive in. We're going to talk about all the stuff that's happening here. From Harry Phillips to the Bengals game to Patriots coming into town 3-0. People are talking shit. I got people who say that they're Bills fans saying, "Hey, look I know we don't stand a chance. I know it's not going to happen." You know, I'm hoping we. I got one of my customers calling me, 9:30 at night. I'm hoping that we can just keep the game close. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand it. Dustin, what's going on, man? Shivas, we in this bitch. Oh, man, Ronald, what's up? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Devontae, the stadium is going to be lit. I'm so sad that I'm not going to be there. I can't. The tickets are too much. I just spent a shit ton on front row tickets to the Bengals game. I'm looking for a hookup. You know what we should do? We should start doing these donation things. I see these guys that do these live podcasts and these live streams and all this shit. They set up donations, and they get thousands of dollars. Look, can't the G-Show get a couple $100? Hit me, guys. Let's go. Eric, we beat the Patriots this week, and we make the playoffs. Fact. No doubt about it. Ronald, in the game. Bills Mafia. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's start talking about it here. Boy, this is a tough one, guys. Harry Phillips going down. It's devastating. On the day where he was celebrating Pancho being more than anyone, he had that connection. Pancho announced him when he was drafted. Harry Phillips and his family had that connection. It was really, really cool to see. You see the pictures of behind the scenes leading up to the game. You take a look at him, and Pancho's kids are literally sitting on his lap. It's like Uncle Harry to them. So it's really cool to see that connection that they had. But to see him go down in that game was devastating. Second to last drive of the game. Brutal. Just unfortunate. Second time he's torn that ACL. He did it again in 2015 at Stanford. But we're hoping for the best for him. Obviously he's a fan favorite. The dude started getting snaps. His snap count was skyrocketing. He started down here. He started at 30%. Then he went up to high 30s or low 40s, and then he was even higher in this last game. And as he was going up, Latulele was going down. And I keep hearing everybody say Latulele's name. Latulele. I'm like, God, it's not that hard, Latulele. Dustin, G-Show, how was the Poncho tribute? They didn't show it on TV. It was really sweet. I mean, they had his family out there. His girlfriend, I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his partner, whatever they want to call her, but she was sobbing, crying. The kids were loving it. His son was pumped up. His son was pumping the crowd up. It was like, man, it was really touching. It was really cool to see. I've talked about it before, but it was really cool to see the organization represent and kind of celebrate a huge fan. He's a lifelong fan. It was awesome to see. But Harry Phillips going down, devastating. Absolutely devastating. But there could be worse things, you know. The D-line, it's constant rotation. You know, these guys are only getting 30, 40% of the snaps on the D-line. You know, it's way better than a Tremaine or a Milano or a Poyer or Hyde, you know, Trey White. These guys that are playing all the snaps, it's better than those guys going down. I hate to say it like that, but if we're going to have a star player, you know, somebody like that go down, D-line is the way to go. Michael Langfelder. You're 30 minutes late. I know, man. Look at G-Show's in a basketball league, okay? I try to go play basketball. I try to relive my glory days a little bit, and it went a little longer tonight. And I don't get around as quickly as I used to. Once basketball hits, I'm a little sore. I'm wobbling around. It's ugly. But I apologize. I'm winging it. This show's an absolute wing. But we're going to roll through it like we always do. There's so much to talk about. I don't need to do any of this fancy shit. I don't need to pull up pictures. We could talk Bills-Bengals. We could talk about some shit I saw at the game. We could talk Bills-Patriots. I mean, there's so much going on. Dustin, we could beat the Patriots. We're not supposed to, but they are better. We can beat them. It's going to be tough, man. But, I mean, any given Sunday. Look at, I don't even think it's an any given Sunday situation. I think we have a better chance than, oh boy, keep your fingers crossed. We need 6 or 7 things to go the right way. I think we have a better chance than that. They haven't seen a defense like ours since last season. The Rams' defense is not as good as ours. They played them in the Super Bowl. They shut them out pretty good. They have that's not our defense. Our defense is better. Overall, they have some star players. Aqib Talib's getting a little bit older. Obviously, they have Donald, but overall, our defense is better. Dustin G-Show has the punt. Oh, I'm sorry. Any news on Feliciano? Not yet. Tomorrow's the big day. Because they're back at practice. We'll see who's day-to-day, who did practice, who was limited, who was out at practice. We'll find out more tomorrow. It's a big one tomorrow. Trevor, Dawson Knox with the big boy hits. Michael Langfelder, love the content. Thank you, my man. Which reminds me, I got to say it. You guys on Facebook, like, comment, share, YouTube, hit that like button. We're trying to grow this Blindsided squad. The Facebook page, I say it every week. The Facebook page, I get like 100 goddamn new likes a day. We are blowing the fuck up on Facebook. Exploding. And I can't get 3 new subscribers in a week on YouTube. It's like, God damn it, what do I got to do? I try to do the top 5 videos. I'm rattled. You guys on YouTube, I love you guys, but I don't know what to do. What am I doing wrong? Somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong. Oliver's first sack. Linda, I love you. Can you imagine if Oliver's first sack is against Brady? Maybe he gets a couple. He's got to push the pocket. It's the only way we're going to beat Tom Brady. We know this. All you guys that are Bills fans, we know this. The only way you beat Tom Brady is you push that pocket. You make it feel uncomfortable. That's all we got. Shivas, we need to play 60 minutes of football. We have not done it so far this year. That's absolutely correct. Sean needs to get this team focused. I think they're pretty fucking focused. Obviously it's a roller coaster. We have certain possessions where we look really, really good, and then we fall off a little bit. But for the most part, these guys they're not taking teams lightly. Look at the Bengals. If we were looking at that Bengal game like a trap game, if we were thinking that we were going to roast the Bengals and we didn't need to give it our all, they would have came in there and whooped that ass. We got that early lead. We held on till the end, drove the field, had that drive, got the W. I think this team's focused. I think every week's a Super Bowl, and this week more so than ever. Eric French, what's going on, man? Belichick has been talking the Bills up a lot lately. He's nervous. He knows our defense is dominant. He knows Allen's presents a lot of problems. Man. All right. Before we get into the Patriots game, I want to talk Bengals. There's so much to dive into with the Patriots. But we want to talk Bengals. First of all, before we do that, I had to bring this picture up here. our boy Jerry Hughes roasting Rex Ryan today. I posted it on our Facebook page, but I had to bring it up here. Rex was going on a rant about how Baker Mayfield's overrated, which he may have a decent point there. But Pat McAfee was freaking the fuck out. And Jerry Hughes commented on Instagram, roasting his old coach, saying, I can't even read it. It's so small. He goes, I used to have that same face every day when he was up north. Just shitting on Rex. There's no respect there. Rex was supposed to be a defensive coach, a player's coach, and Jerry Hughes going on Instagram tagging Pat McAfee saying, yeah, this guy's a fucking clown. I thought that was hysterical. And it goes to show, that shows you what kind of show Rex Ryan was running up here. Jerry Hughes doesn't have your back. You know, he's a vet. He's a player guy. You weren't doing things right. Thoughts on Pico? I'm a fan. I don't know much about him. We haven't seen him play too much. He spent a couple years with the Broncos there. He had a couple big plays here and there, but he didn't make the squad for a reason. Hopefully he can come up, be the next man up, put that work in. You know, he gets a chance. Cool off story with his wife surviving cancer and all that stuff. Really, really cool. Sorry, guys, if I sound a little weird, man. My voice is still recovering from fucking screaming my ass off at the Bills game. God damn it, it was loud in that place. Speaking of being loud, my guy, another thing I put on Facebook, Duke Williams, fucking love this. We're sitting front row, so I could see all the players pretty much at all times. And our guy, Duke Williams, was lit the entire game. He didn't take a play off. It wasn't like on big third downs or after we turned the ball over, he was trying to get the crowd pumped up. It was every single play on defense. He's smiling ear to ear. You could tell that he loved the atmosphere. He loved the crowd. He's smiling ear to ear, laughing, dancing. I mean, he was dancing all over the place. Had a big towel, waving the towel the whole time. Getting the crowd pumped up. Every single fucking play on defense. It was so cool to see. Duke has clearly bought into this team. He loves Buffalo. He loves Bills Mafia. You can tell. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was awesome. I wish my fucking phone didn't die, and I would have got some video of it. But nonetheless, it was really cool to see. And somebody had a comment. Saying, yeah, Duke wants to see this crowd get lit. Get him on the fucking field. It's a good point. I wouldn't look at the end of the day, he's on the practice squad for a reason. These guys know what they're doing more than we do. But if Duke went out there and Duke had some balls thrown to him, he made some play. I mean, it would be pandemonium. Opie, don't disregard Pat's defense. Number one across the board. We need to score points. That's totally true. Be nice to Duke. Play. Be nice to see Duke play. Yeah, I agree. Dude, when Zay Jones trash ass going to get cut so Duke gets promoted. Yeah, man. I mean, look at the end of the day, John Brown is a number 2 wide receiver. He's played so good this year. So good. Him and Allen have a real connection, Ryan. What's going on, man? But he's a number 2 guy. He's not a number 1 receiver, right? And Beasley's a great slot. Unfortunately, John Brown has to be our number 1, and our number 2 is Zay, right? Zay Jones is playing a number. He doesn't have the juice. He doesn't have it. He does not have it. It sucks. He's a great 4th or 5th. He's a great depth guy that could come up when we need action, right? Right? He just doesn't have the juice here, guys. Yeah, Pico moved up. Yep, Victor, that's right. Patriots did not play any good offense this year so far. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. Opie, you said Patriots are number 1 defense. They've also played the number 32nd offense, number 32 offense, or I'm sorry, number 32nd, 31st, and the 30th offense in the NFL. So that is for a reason, right? That's for a reason. Their defense is disgusting. They have Gilmore. They have the McCourty twins. They have a lot of good pieces. And more importantly than anything is the fact our Facebook numbers are blowing up. I don't know why so many people are watching on Facebook, but it is lit right now. You guys on Facebook, like this page, baby. Blindsided Sports. Let's go. But the reason the Patriots defense is so good is because of Bill Belichick. He's a fucking guru, okay? And he puts together great formations, great sets, especially against young quarterbacks, and I'm terrified of it. I'm terrified of it this year. I think we got a shot. I think we got to play well. We got to play 4 quarters. But Bill Belichick is a guru, guys. He's an absolute guru. He's calling the defensive plays this year. They don't have a defensive coordinator. It's Belichick. It's terrifying. But we got a shot. We got to just put it all together here. All right, moving on. Bills-Bengals here. We got to cover the Bills-Bengals before we dive into the Patriots game. Look at Blindsided Squad. We in this bitch, right? I love you guys. Make sure you hit that like, comment, share on Facebook. Subscribe and everything on YouTube. Let's go. But we got to talk about this third quarter problems. I'm an optimist. I like to talk about positive things when it comes to the Bills, but we got to talk about these third quarter issues. Can anybody tell me how many points we have in the third quarter? Anybody? Somebody comment. Somebody comment. 3 this season. Through the first 3 games, we have 3 points in the third quarter. There's a lot of different things it could be. It could be, the defense is making adjustments and the offense is not. That's the biggest thing for me. A lot of times when we come into the third quarter, we're up, except against the Jets, obviously. And it seems that, we're taking our foot off the gas a little bit, right? We went super against the Bengals. We went super run heavy. And it takes Josh Allen out of his element. We all see it. When Josh isn't throwing the ball consistently, he doesn't have the ball in his hands a lot. He starts getting a little shaky. He starts wanting to make big plays. He starts getting a little scrambled in the backfield. The reasons we love Josh is because he's a slinger. He's not afraid to make a big play, but it's also the reasons that he gets bit in the ass a little bit. Sometimes he shoots himself in the foot. Ryan Anger, it sure as fuck isn't Gilmore. He's going to get exposed this week. Look, if anybody knows what Gilmore's issues are, where we can attack Gilmore, it's these Bills, boy. So let's go. Let's go. Even though Gilmore is a big reason they've been successful on defense. I mean, Bill Belichick loves a shutdown corner, and Gilmore's been a lot of that. Devontae, we need to keep our foot on the gas. Absolutely. Look, everybody wants to talk Patriots. Should we just say fuck the Bengals? Should we just say fuck the Bengals game? We won. We're 3-0. We got out of there. Fuck it. Let's go. We're going to talk about it. I got to edit this thing real quick here. Hang on, boys. Hang on here. Hang on. I had to bring this up right here. I had to bring this picture up. I hope you guys can see this. This is the last time the Bills actually beat Tom Brady, right? I was at this game. I think we picked Brady off 4 times. And this was the last one. I was sitting, you could almost see me in this magazine cover. I'm sitting right in that end zone. And we tipped the ball, and Drayton Florence had that pick 6. And we roasted the Patriots, and this was it. This was the last time. I'm telling you guys right now. Hear me out for a second. Hear me out. These guys, this is a new organization. I've talked about it a million times. New organization, new franchise. There's a new front office, new ownership, new head coach. It is a clear-cut, brand new structure, form, atmosphere, culture, everything. I love every single thing that we've done to date. Love it. Love it. The way we got rid of the Sammy Watkins and the Dariuses and, cutting the cap space, taking a step back last year, having our middle linebacker be the youngest middle linebacker in NFL history, having Josh Allen take those lumps that he had to take to grow last year, right? Great draft, great free agency this year, spending money. We still have money. They're still looking long-term. They're looking big picture. I love every single bit of it, right? All roads, oh my God, I got goosebumps right now. All roads are leading to this game. Everything Sean McDermott, Terry Pagula, Kim Pagula, Sean McDermott, Brandon Beane, their front office, everything that they've done to date so far is leading to this fucking game right now. We're 3-0. It was to the season. We've done everything we had to do. We're 3-0. We've been talking about this since the schedule came out. Patriots are coming into town. They're 3-0 as well. It's fucking time. It's fucking time. Nobody thinks we have a shot to win. All the national media is going to pick the Patriots. We know this. We are 100%. We know this. But the real fucking fans, the guys that aren't negative and assholes, we know that we got a shot. We've seen how good our offense can move the ball. We've seen that we possibly have the best defense in the NFL. No one has the speed and the versatility that our defense has, right? You want to be a fucking legend? You want to be a superhero for Bills Mafia, for the young kids? we idolize these guys too as adults. But these young kids that are starting to watch the Bills, these 8 to 12, 13, 14-year-olds, they're like, oh, they start watching Josh Allen make these plays, and they get interested. You want to be a fucking superhero? You want to set this city on fire? You want to set Buffalo on fire and all Bills Mafia all over the world on fire? You win this fucking game. You have New England coming to town, 70,000 people on their fucking feet the entire game, and you shut them down. I don't care what kind of game it is. I don't care if we win 9-6 or 39-36. Josh Allen, you put this team on your back, you make the plays you have to, and this defense balls out like we know they can, and you beat the Patriots, Bills Mafia is going to fucking explode. It's going to blow the fuck up. Let's go. I can't wait. I'm not one of these guys that thinks we got no shot. We got no shot. Our defense is going to turn out. We know our defense is going to turn out. Those cross patterns they do to Edelman and Phillip Dorsett. Tremaine Edmonds is fast. Milano's fast. They're good in coverage. This is the best secondary the Patriots will face all year with Tre'Davious and Levi, and more importantly than those two is Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. They're never going to face anyone like it for the rest of the year. It's all about our offense. What can our offense do against their defense? Yeah, their defense is good. Phil McClaren. Yeah, their defense is really good. They got, like I said, they got the Gilmores. They got the McCourty brothers. They have key pieces, but more importantly than their key pieces, they have big Bill Belichick. We got to get there. Our offense has to get there. Let's see it. This old line, we built it up, right? Hopefully Singletary's healthy. We still got Gore. We brought these receivers in. We got John Brown. We got Cole Beasley, right? Josh Allen, you want to take your big step. You want to be a stud. You want to get paid. You want to be a top quarterback in the NFL. You already got a better record than Josh Rosen. You already have a better record than Baker Mayfield. You already have a better record than Sam Darnold. Lamar Jackson's up there. He's on a great team. He's making some good things happen too. But you're getting to the top of your draft class, right? Put on a fucking show against New England. You roast New England? Oh boy. You're about to blow up. This city's about to blow the fuck up. Langfelder can't flex this early in the season. Whoa, what? Michael Robinson got our back. James White could eat. Nah, fuck James White. He's not eating. James White is not eating. Sam Harris, we are going to win, G-Show. I hope so, man. Kyle Cobb, Josh needs to watch his ball security. Other than that, I've been pretty impressed with him this year. Defense will keep the Bills in the game. Offense just needs to stay on the throttle. Okay, this is a point that I was thinking about all day. I was thinking about what we were going to talk about on the show. I love you guys. Blindsided Squad. You guys make this show. You know that. Hit that like, comment, share on Facebook. Subscribe, YouTube. Hit the like button. You guys listening on the podcast. If you guys miss this, if you guys got to end early tonight, go to your podcast where you get your podcast and hit that subscribe button. Leave that 5-star review and listen to every show. We're diving in, baby. We're diving in. This is something I was thinking about. Allen, not only is he worked on his pocket presence, we see him when he's in the pocket, super comfortable. Last year, before anything, it was, okay, my first read's not there, we're rolling out. Who am I going to pass to? I can't make this pass, we're rolling out, I'm going for a run. This year, he goes through his progressions, he has more time, he's got receivers that can get open, right? That's a huge difference. That's a huge difference for him. And the thing that I love about him is we can attack the Patriots in so many ways. Our run game has improved. I'm really hoping Singletary can be back. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. I'm hoping he was close to 100% last week, and we're saving him for New England. But with that being said, I really think that with Josh Allen's pocket presence, his ability to break sacks, and his ability to run, he's going to create problems for this New England defense that they haven't seen before. Yeah, they're... And another thing, Dable knows what New England likes to do. He was O-coordinator there. He took in their entire franchise. He knows what the fuck's going on in New England. We're going to come up with a great game plan. And I think Josh Allen, they're going to use every single bit of skill and every aspect of his game to get this fucking win. Dable's going to open this playbook. He's going to dive in and do all the research, open up all the different plays that he can to school Bill Belichick. It's going to be tough, but I think we got a quarterback that can make it happen here, guys. I really do. Bear with me here. I mean, come on. Opie, Knox was called Baby Gronk today. Fuck Baby Gronk. No, he's Gronk's daddy. Absolutely Gronk's daddy. Let's go. That was oh my God. Talk about getting me fucking lit, dude. Knox was absolutely roasting dude on the Bengals. I'm excited to see him hook up. He's going to start doing that all the time. I know it. Every time he makes a play like that, Allen's just going to keep finding him. Allen's just going to, the confidence within him is going to keep growing. And I think every time Knox gets that ball now, he's going to be looking to hunt somebody down, boy. Costa, what's going on, man? We need the Bills Mafia to be louder in this game. I'm so mad I'm not going to be at the game. It's going to be chaotic in that stadium. It's going to be chaotic. My God. YouTube, I got to get to your guys' comments. I apologize. Dustin, she was out to see what you're smoking. Oh, boy. You guys are having your own fucking conversation in here. The game is not who has the better players. It's all about coaching here. Belichick outcoaches us too much. I hope we haven't shown all of our cards. Let's run Wildcat and triple option as long as you get the win. I don't care. Me either. I totally agree. Whatever we got to do to get this win. I don't care if we get a safety and we hold them to 0 points. Whatever you have to do to get this win. Whatever. And you're spot on. I don't. The problem is that the Bills have been down so much this year. They were down to the Jets. Now they were down to the Bengals. They didn't have to show too much against the Giants. But once you go down, you got to open that playbook. You got to do what it takes to win. And the Patriots are only roasting people. They're only smoking people. So they, unfortunately for us, don't have to. I'm sorry. They don't have to show their playbook. They can run basic, simple formations, and it's going to be hard for us to get a read on them. But at the end of the day, we know what they like to do. They do the dink and dunk, the nickel and dime you down the field, and they're going to try to establish a solid running game, pound the ball, dink and fucking dunk, and once you bite, they're going to hit you over the top to Josh Gordon. That's just always what they do. It's strategy. It's a chess match, and Bill Belichick is the best chess player in the NFL. That's why the Patriots have been so goddamn good. But what I love about our team and our coaches and our franchise is it's different now. We're going ahead of the curve rather than behind it. It's always been, Bills have been only run. Have a good defense. Run. Look, it's clear and obvious that they're going to let Josh Allen run the show. We're going to a passing offense as soon as Josh starts developing getting entrenching in this playbook even more. We're going to a passing offense, and that's what you have to do to beat the Patriots. I really believe that. Plus a few splash plays from our boy Singletary. I mean, goddamn. Warcoat, they got to play the Dolphins and Jets team playing in an iron lung. Dude, we are not going to win, but if we do, I'll get naked and climb the goalpost. Dan Fingles, are you? Tell me that. I'm going to hold you to that right there. You better fucking be at that game. If I don't see Fingles' naked ass on the goalpost, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to block your ass. I'm going to block you. Dan Fingles swinging his dingle. Let's go. Okay. Some of the things. How do we beat the Patriots? We haven't beat this motherfucker since 2011. 2011. We know what we have to do to beat Tom Brady. We know it. You have to pressure the quarterback. You have to push the pocket. That's what sucks about Harry Phillips going down. Is he was starting to take those snaps from Star Lotulelei, and now that he's gone, we have less on the D line. Yeah, Pico got brought up. Hopefully, he knows the defense. Hopefully, you can play well. But at the end of the day, he's not Harry Phillips. Harry Phillips is starting to turn into a really good player. It sucks that he's out, but we need Ed Oliver to absolutely ball out. We need Jerry Hughes. Jerry Hughes shows up against New England. Boy, when Jerry Hughes has Tom Brady in his eyes, he gets lit. That's why I got this picture up right here. Hughes has a bunch of sacks against Tom Brady. And he's going to be huge. Not only do we have to set the edge for the run, Trent Murphy, Shaq Lawson, Jerry Hughes, got to push that pocket. Ed Oliver is going to be ginormous in this game. So is Tremaine Edmonds, our secondary. Everyone in general. Everyone in general here. God. Fucking dude. I can't. Bill Belichick is an absolute guru. It's terrifying. Devontae, we're going to hit Brady. Look at everybody's shitting on our D-line, saying we don't get enough pressure on the quarterback, blah, 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 blah. It's not true. It's not true. Pro Football Focus has our defensive pass rush 9th in the NFL after all the Week 3 games. All season, 9th in the NFL. And the reason that we didn't get to Dalton very much is because his release was incredibly fast, 2.3 seconds. That's significantly faster than the average in the NFL. They know, these teams are starting to know that when they snap the ball, we got fucking 2 seconds. We got to sling this thing. Kenny G, let's go. Costa. Oliver's going to have a hell of a game. We need it. Jason, pressure Brady. Turnovers, run the clock, a few deep shots on the field, hold on the ball. Sucks Phillips is out. Yeah, it does. It really is a bummer that Phillips is out. But that you make a good point. We got to start hitting on those deep balls. I mean, think about it. If Allen hits on Zay Jones when Zay Jones was wide open against the Bengals, when John Brown was wide open against the Giants, these are brand new games. These are totally different games. That's what I love about this team and why I truly, truly think we have a chance to beat the Patriots. What do the Patriots do to people? They come in and they shut them down, right? We haven't put together an entire 4 quarters of a good game yet. We haven't done it. We have not shown our full potential. And if we come up with a perfect game plan and Allen can start hitting on these deep throws that he's just missing, boy, we got some juice going here. We got underdog coming up on top, David versus Goliath type shit. And I'm telling you guys, I'm going to say it a million times. We're going to do another pregame show probably Thursday night to dive deep into this Bills versus Patriots game. If Buffalo wins on Sunday and they beat the Patriots and they go to 4-0 and they take sole spot of first place in the AFC East, it's going to be pandemonium. Buffalo's going to be lit. Bills Mafia is going to be lit. The city's going to go on fire. The city's going to be on fire. Super Bowl or bust is what's going to happen. I can't wait. I'm glad I'm not going to the game because, A, the tickets are crazy expensive, and I'm going to be sweating profusely, pacing all over my house because I'm going to be terrified. Every time we make a play, I'm going to be doing jumping jacks and push-ups. I can't. Amanda, have to pressure Tom and score first and play for 60 minutes. That's such a great point. Such a great point. As much as we've seen that Josh Allen has ice in his veins and he's got that clutch gene, which I fucking love. I love the fact that our quarterback's got the clutch gene. Somebody argue with me. Somebody tell me how he does not. Let's talk about it. But we need to get ahead. When the Patriots are ahead in the game, what they do is shit on people. They figure out a way to slow the clock out. They change their entire game plan, so they just suffocate you. They suffocate your offense. You can't let them get ahead. And if they do get ahead, you got to answer. Got to answer. Jason, got to score on just about every possession. Not true. I think our defense is going to make a lot of stops. Yes, the Patriots are going to move the ball. They're going to score more touchdowns than we've given up. They're going to score 24 points, right? There's no doubt about it. They're going to score at least 24. We have to get to 27, 28. Brandon Roth, it's going to be wild. Absolutely, man. Opie, how many push-ups can you do? 3, 4? But every time we have a good play, I'm going to do those 3, 4 and roll over on my back, be exhausted while I'm looking up at my TV. I mean, I'm going to be jacked the fuck up. Devontae, let's go. Dan Fingles, if we win, we will know quickly. Victor, Dawson Knox is I don't know, Tormund Giantsbane from Game of Thrones. Joseph Lissy, we can't base our whole season on the outcome of this game. I believe in the process and think this team is looking for bigger things than a win against New England in Week 4 of regular season. Hey, man, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. I just disagree with you on that. Obviously, once this game's over, we're moving on. Next week, we're going to the Titans. What's next? But with that being said, if we beat the Patriots, they're the Super Bowl champs. They're the defending champions and have by far looked like the best team in the NFL this year. Yeah, Chiefs are up there. Ravens look pretty good, but nobody's topping the Patriots right now. This is the Super Bowl for us right now. This is it. This might as well be the Super Bowl. Yeah, if we lose, we move on. We're still 3-1. We got a great record. Let's keep it going. And if we win, we're moving on. Let's go. Moving on, next game. But for right now, for these next 4 days, this is the Super Bowl. And the ramifications that come from a win are massive. They're massive. New sheriff in the AFC. I've been talking about it for months and months now. This is all roads lead to this game. All roads lead to this game. God damn. Look, if we lose the game and it's close, great. That's a great thing for us. That's a great step. Josh Allen puts together some nice drives. He has some decent numbers. Doesn't turn the ball over more than one, at the most twice. Good. That's another step. But they come in here. We get that W. Fireworks, baby. Fireworks. David Reed, can we score over 30 points? Because we're going to need to. Yes, I think we can. If we play our best game, if we play our best game that we've played this season, I absolutely think we can. You guys on Facebook, I got to say it. I got to remind you guys, like our page, comment on this video, hit the like button on this video, give us some action here. You guys on YouTube, do the same. You guys are awesome all the way around. Blindsided Squad, we in this bitch. We're blowing up like crazy. We are absolutely blowing up like crazy. Our schedule is very doable going into the season. Yeah, and some of our games that I thought looked like losses or potential losses are looking like wins. They're looking a lot more like wins. The Eagles game looks a lot more winnable. The Redskins game looks a lot more winnable. The Steelers game with Mason Rudolph running the show looks a lot more winnable. Boys and girls, Blindsided Squad. I'm very, very optimistic about this season. Brandon Roth, if we can keep that defense off the field and fresh, we should be okay. I totally agree. Forward play and guard this game. We got to hear on what's going on with Feliciano. Look at Feliciano taking a seat. He went out with a neck injury. It was it sucked. It definitely sucked. But Cody Ford continues to get roasted, guys. There's no ifs, ands, or buts here. I watched the film. I watched Y'all 22. We've seen a lot of highlights. Sometimes he'll play really well for a little stretch. But then, when Allen gets that pressure right in his face, it's like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Why is Allen rolling out so fast? Why are there two guys in his face? Guys, 99% of the time this season, maybe not 99, but a high percentage of the time this season, Cody Ford got beat. And he got beat bad. It's happened a bunch. And I just don't get it. The left side's holding strong with Dawkins, Spain. Morris has been playing really well, except, he did have some troubles against Billings this past game against the Bengals. But Ford continues to get roasted, whether it's at guard or tackle. I think we need Feliciano at guard and Ty Nseki at tackle, and I think that's our best line. I get you want to have this kid grow, but Jesus, we got to give Allen time. We got to let our quarterback grow. That's more important than Cody Ford. If we win, do we riot, Trevor? Absolutely. Set the city on fire. No, not really. But playoff ramifications. We go 3-0 and we go 4-0 against the Patriots. We're going to the goddamn playoffs. I don't care what anybody says. We going. Dom, what's going on, man? Should we trade for Trent Williams? I don't think so. He'd be great for Josh Allen to have a stud at left tackle. I like Deion Dawkins. Dawkins can play really well when he has a good surrounding cast around him. Dustin, we almost beat the Patriots with E.J. Manuel and Trent Edwards, so this game is no gimme for the Patriots. I hope Belichick throws an iPad and Dan Fingal has to climb the goalpost naked. Good shit, Dustin, as always. Big boy in the hissy. Uh-oh. What's going on, Jake? Brandon Roth, 100. Devontae Green, 100. We got the emojis rolling. Let's go. My phone is blowing up. We're blowing up right now. Let's go. Blindsided Squad, we in this bitch. Let's go. God damn it. Fuck Tom Brady. We got to get that motherfucker down. We have to. Man, Jordan Poyer getting that pick 6 against him last year. Man, there wasn't much going on other than that. Our offense is totally different. We are a totally different team this year than we were last year. Man, we skipped over so much stuff. I wanted to dive into the Bengals, but fuck it. I was winging it. We were winging it here. Let's go. Should we trade for Jalen Ramsey? Absolutely not. He's a cancer, a potential cancer in the locker room. Yeah, he hasn't been as bad as Antonio Brown or anything like that. But when a player's all about the money, all about his contract, that's not the kind of shit we're rolling for here in Buffalo. We keep that shit under wraps. We're not going to bring Jalen Ramsey in. One player that I keep hearing about, I've heard about on the Murphy Show, the Buffalo Fanatics keep bringing it up, the Locked On Sports Joe Marine. I've heard from a bunch of people, and I agree, is A.J. Green. I've talked about it a bunch. John Brown's a number 2 wide receiver. He's not a number 1. And yeah, I get the whole we don't need a number 1 wide receiver to keep our offense going. I get that. But having a number 1 type target is a beautiful thing. And if A.J. Green can stay healthy and he's on the last year of his contract, Bengals are 0-3, they're not going to re-sign him. He's in his early 30s. They're going to be rebuilding here. They could part ways with a decent enough trade. I see the Bills... it's all hypothetical, but if we made a move on A.J. Green, it would be huge. Clifford definitely needs Singletary. I totally agree. It will be a game changer. If they come out today or tomorrow, stay tuned. Make sure you guys like our page on Facebook because as soon as we hear news, and we got a lot of guys that we follow closely that are really close to the Bills, so we pretty much get the news as it's happening. If they say Singletary is limited in practice, if he's even practicing, that's a beautiful sign. A beautiful sign. We want Singletary in practice tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned. AJ Green is a must, Costa says. Just as you say that, my guy on YouTube goes, AJ Green is injury prone. I love it. You think Dable has been masking game plan a bit in preparation for Belichick? They did work together. Charles, what's going on, man? I'm really hoping so. I hope we haven't shown all of the playbook yet. I'm hoping that this is after week 3, going into New England week. They've opened it up a little bit more. They're going to broaden their horizons. I don't want to see fancy, flashy shit. I want to see them keep the foot on the pedal. Let's throw the ball while also running effectively. Frank Gore is going to find holes. If Singletary can get in there, if Singletary can make plays, he's going to be able to expose their defense a little bit. He's a flashy running back. He can make guys miss, and he's going to be a huge help in establishing the run game. And when Josh Allen has a run game that's been established and he can start doing play action and rolling out, it's ginormous. When is Josh Allen better than when he's able to roll out and sit on the outside of that of the pocket there and with time? And watching his guys get open or running the ball himself. It's huge. It's huge. So we need Singletary to be healthy. I love Gore. I love Frank Gore. He's going to pound the rock. He's going to get 50 to 75 yards. But he is not going to be able to bust out a 60 to 75 yard run or a couple 20-plus yard plays. He just doesn't have the juice anymore. He just doesn't have the juice. Dustin, AJ Green and Jalen Ramsey would make us immediate contenders. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. AJ Green is injury prone. He does have those problems. And Jalen Ramsey, yeah, he might be good for a few months. He might be great. But what happens when he wants to be the top paid corner in the NFL and we got to pay Tre'Davious White? And we want to take care of our own. And then we're going to trade for this guy and then give him top dollar and let Trey White kind of walk a little bit. It's tough. It's tough. Sam Harris, we have to start completing the long pass. Absolutely, totally agree. Shivas, we already learned the lesson with injury-prone wide receiver Watkins. Yeah, no, I hear you, but it's all different. AJ Green stayed healthy for a while. Later on in his career here, he's fallen apart a little bit. It all depends. But if we can get him for enough of a deal, I'm okay with it. Brandon Roth, he's playing. We saved him for this moment. I hope so. I'm really hoping that's the case. Brandon, we got to talk about these shirts, man. I got a couple ideas. I'm trying to get these shirts put together for you guys. I'm going to start slinging these motherfuckers out there. Brandon's my shirt guy. So if you guys ever want shirts, hit up Brandon Roth. He's got the juice with these shirts. Devontae Green, will they put Yeldon on the field after the fumble last week? His snap count went way down after that fumble last week. They were splitting touches, and then it went to 3-1 to Gore. So I don't know. And another thing that pisses me off is fucking Corey Bojorquez. I mean, what the hell? Can we punt the ball inside the 10-yard line just once? All I'm asking for is one time. I'm so sick of the team that we're going against start every single drive at the 20-yard, at the 18-yard line or closer to our end zone. Boy, that's what I'm talking about with this team is we still have so much room to grow. Punter, Kicker, yeah, Hauschka's okay, but we can bring in another guy with a bigger leg who's a little bit more accurate. There's a lot of young guys out there. We'll keep Hauschka until we find that gem. But our defensive pass rush, bringing in another wide receiver, our O-line can be bolstered even more. There's so much for this team to grow, but you can only do so much at a time. There's only one draft. You only get 5, 6, 7, 8 draft picks. You only can sign so many guys in free agency every year, right? At the end of the day, I love what this front office is doing, and I love the fact that we see that there's room to grow and we're winning. Okay, it's great things. Beautiful fucking things are going on at One Bills Drive. And the most beautiful of them all is the fact that we're 3-0, and the 3-0 Patriots are coming into town Sunday. Let's set this fucking city on fire. I wish I could talk to Josh Allen and the fucking Bills, the whole Bills team right now. I would tell them, look, you guys want to be legends. You guys want to be heroes. You guys want to go down in the history books. You start 3-0 and you fucking beat Tom Brady. You be the team. You be the guys that shut that Patriots franchise down. I can't. Look at guys. I got to roll. You guys on Facebook, like, comment, share. Please, YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Same thing as the podcast. Blindsided Squad, we in this bitch. We're trying to grow. Let's go. Thursday night, we're going live. Podcast is going to be dropping tomorrow morning if you guys missed any of this today. And then Friday morning, Thursday night, the podcast will be dropped too. Dustin, did you see the clip of Lee Smith talking to Allen after the pick? Yeah, dude, I love that shit. Lee Smith said to Allen, I love you like a little bro. You can't take that one. That one's on us after Allen threw the pick. Lee Smith goes, I know you're not a me guy when you're doing good. So don't be a me guy when you're doing bad. That one was on us because he got pressured. He had to roll out. Cody Ford was the fucking reason again. I mean, how many times are we going to let Cody Ford be the reason that our offense is struggling? What are we? Feliciano and Ty Nsekhe. What? It's not fucking. I love you, McDermott. I love you, Dable. But come on. That's the only mistake you guys are consistently making. Come on. You the man, Charles. I appreciate that, man. Ashton Bailiff, 4-0 coming soon. We own New York. Let's go. Trevor Shirts, they're coming. I promise you, they are coming. I promise you. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, do that shit. I hate saying it, but we're trying to get this bitch going. Joseph, true, but Yeldon is nowhere near as explosive as Singletary. With Singletary on the field, it adds so much to the offense. I totally agree. Stay tuned. Like I said, Thursday we're going to be lit. We're going live Thursday night. We're going to do a deep, in-depth dive on this Bills-Patriots game. We're going to be all over the goddamn place. This is going to be the most chaotic week Bills Mafia, Blindsided Squad has ever had. 3-0, Patriots coming to town. We in this bitch. I love you, motherfuckers. We out here. Let's listen to the song one more goddamn time.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Bills make me wanna